Hi everybody, John Adams reporting to you live from the Daily Red Studios. Joining us here tonight is Canada's one and only Paul Henderson.
Thanks, John. Happy to be here.
So Paul, for the viewers at home who don't know, could you give us a brief explanation as to what exactly is the Cold War on Ice Summit Series of 72?
Yeah, no problem, John. So basically, this was an 8-game hockey series which took place between the Canada and Soviet Union. But this was just more than a game. This was a war between capitalism and communism. Us versus them.
Thanks Paul. I have a few questions for you.
Yeah, go for it, bud.
So Paul, how does it feel to score in the game-winning goal for your country?
I love the game, always will, and scoring the goal, bringing all this pride back to my country is an amazing feeling. I will absolutely never forget this moment.
What was going through your mind during the shift of the goal?
I really had a sense I could score a goal. I started yelling at Peter Mahavlich to come off the ice, and for some reason, Peter did come off. As Peter came off the bench, I was looking at the play, of course, and I jumped over the board and I saw that Yvonne Cognier had the puck at the foreboard, and I immediately started yelling Yvonne as hard as I could. The Russian defenseman by this time had come out to reach me, and I fell. As I got up, of course being aware of the play, I saw that Phil Esposito was going to intercept the pass. Before I even had time to yell at Phil, he just whacked it at Tretiak, right here, I got the puck and I tried to immediately shoot it down the ice into the corner of the goal. Tretiak stopped it with his pad, puck came right back to me, he was down and out, and I had about a foot to put it in. I turned and Yvonne Cognier was there. I jumped into his arms and gave him a big hug. And then Big Phil came around and the three of us were there.
How does it feel like playing with the so-called team of the century?
It's going to be a wonderful experience to be able to play with the Espositos, Cogniers, Savard, Laplante, and to get to enjoy their ability and be on the same ice with them. The other side of the coin is anyone who kept you from winning the Stanley Cup, you didn't like them, and you had to bump heads with them.
Representing Canada must be great, eh?
Growing up Canadian from Kindarden, Ontario, wearing the maple leaf on my chest was truly an honor.
How does it feel to scoring 3 game-winning goals and being recognized as a Canadian legend?
It feels amazing knowing that all the years of practice since I was a little boy has ultimately paid off.
How do you feel this series is intending to do better relations between Canada and the Soviet Union?
This series was meant to better relations between the two rival countries, but it ended up as the closest thing to open conflict ever experienced by the two nations.
What does this game mean to you?
It was very, very important for me to put these Russians in their place. These were the big, bad Russians. This was Canada. This was the one thing we were best at.
Thrown together in a line of Clark, Heller, Henderson, and Ellis was hitched dry. Then in a moment, it was nearly pulled apart. What went on in the moments of your injury?
The defenseman tripped me, and I was spun around. And I was going at full tilt, and I knew I was going to the boards. I was out cold. Joe Strew, the trainer, told me, "Come out," and he broke 3 of the ammonia pads under my nose, even before I came around. I was totally out of it. During the intermission, they pulled me out, and I was crying, and I said, Harry, you gotta let me play, man. So we looked at the doctor, and the doctor said, "Well, I can't stop you, but I'm telling you, you probably shouldn't have played. You got a slight concussion." And I said, "Well, let's go, Harry." And he said, "Okay," so we went back.
Okay, Paul, now I'd like to hand it over to the media for further questions.
Yeah, no problem, John.
Lucas Ginevra, CBC. So, Paul, in all the series, what was your favorite goal, and give us detail on how you put the puck in the back?
I tried to make a little move, and I lost the puck off the guy's skate. He came over and kicked the puck behind him, and I felt myself going down. I looked up, and there was only one place to put it. It was right under the bar, and boy, it went under the bar. And I'll tell you, one of the greatest feelings, I could watch the replay today, and if there's only one goal I could sit and watch for 2 hours, it's that one goal I scored in the 7th game.
Ron McLean, CBC. What do you think coming into the series?
I really thought it was going to be an all-star game. We were going to have some laughs and some fun.
Robert Grony, CBC Sports. What's your take on Bobby Clark slashing Russian Valery Klimov in Game 6, breaking his ankle?
That's the way Clarky played his game. Probably on the team, he was the only guy that would go out there and do something like that. But he would have done that for the Philadelphia Flyers. That's who he was. He wasn't out of character. He was so competitive, he would push his grandmother down a flight of stairs to win a hockey game.
Alexander Walsh, TSN Toronto. What's your take on Russians stealing your team's beer?
No, just as Phil Esposito said, they stole our beer. We had to drink vodka, homemade vodka. You ever taste homemade vodka? Go into your garage and get turpentine and drink it. Holy cripe, it's bad.
Any last words you want to add before we leave?
I just want to say, the Russians, they would challenge us as a people, and certainly as a hockey empire. It was a great series. Both teams played fun, fast, and physical. And I want to give good luck to both teams in the future. I look forward to watching the future rival matches between us and the Russians. Thank you.